right foot levitating.
First of all, I want to say Alhamdulillah, God gave me everything. Alhamdulillah, I know you got this, they don't like this. Alhamdulillah, tomorrow night I'm gonna smash your boy, guys. I'm gonna smash. First of all, I want to say Alhamdulillah. You know, Allah always have better plan than we have. And tomorrow God have plan, inshallah. Doesn't matter what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go keep forward, keep going, and make history, inshallah. Thank you so much. When come Ramadan, this is everything for me. I don't think about fight. I have to stay Ramadan because I believe in one God. This is my religion. Religion for me number one. Sport is not for me number one. I love sport. I do this all my life, but religion for me is number one.
We have been sold this meme of Islamophobia where every criticism of the doctrine of Islam gets conflated with bigotry toward Muslims as people.
Right.
And that is it's intellectually ridiculous. Even it gets
So hold on, are
racism.
you the person who understands the officially codified doctrine of Islam? You're the interpreter of that, so you can say, well, this is...
I'm actually well educated on this topic.
I'm asking you. So you're saying if I criticize you're saying that Islamophobia is not a real thing. That if you're critical of something...
Well, it's not a real thing when we do it.
Right.
Well, no,
it really isn't.
I'm not denying that certain people are bigoted against Muslims as people. And that's a problem.
Big of you.
But
why are you so hostile about this concept?
It's gross. It's racist.
It's not. But it's so nuts.
It's like saying those stateless, shifty Jew.
You're not listening
Absolutely
to
not.
what we are saying.
You guys are saying if you want to be liberals, believe in liberal principles like freedom of speech, like you know, we are endowed by our forefathers with inalienable rights, like all men are created equal.
Ben, we have to be able to criticize bad ideas. And
of course we do. No liberal doesn't want to criticize bad ideas.
But Islam at this moment is the motherlode of bad ideas.
Jesus.
So we have
That's
ideas
just a fact.
like blasphemy.
It is
an ugly thing.
Apostasy.
It's basic liberal
let me
principle
unpack
of
it.
tolerance.
Let me unpack it.
But not for intolerance.
No, of course not. But the picture you're painting is, to some extent, true, but is hugely incomplete. It is certainly true that plenty of fanatics and jihadis are Muslim, but the people who are standing up to them, Malala, incredible Muhammad Ali Dadak in Iran, in prison for 9 years for speaking up for Christians. A friend that I had in Pakistan who was shot this year, Rashid Rahman, for defending people accused of apostasy.
Or how about the more than a billion people who aren't fanatical, who don't punish women, who just want to go to the store,
wait a second. Wait a second.
Don't do any of the things that you're saying all Muslims
wait a second.
stereotyping.
Wait a second.
Things and you painting the whole group religion with that.
No, let's get down to who has.
Yeah. You know what's interesting about this whole idea of this intolerance and this hate and this terrorism thing? I noticed from the debate the other day, it wasn't the debate actually, it was this conversation he had. There was this woman who said to McCain, Obama is an Arab.
Right.
And he said, no, ma'am, he's not an Arab. And I thought, oh, this is wonderful. He's repudiating this kind of intolerance and hatred. He said, no, he's not an Arab. He's a good man.
Right. He said he's a decent citizen.
Yeah. Hold on. What if I said to you, what if somebody said, I heard he's a Jew, and I said, no, he's not a Jew, he's all right.
Right.
I hear a guy's a Catholic. Catholic? No, he's a decent guy.
Right.
Yeah. Arab and good person are not antithetical to one another.
That was
this
जी हाँ, ये बहुत ही डिस्गस्टिंग हुआ है एंड इस्लाम के अंदर एक बेगुनाह की जान लेना मतलब कि पूरे इंसानियत का कत्ल करना है। सिंपल है, इस्लाम का मतलब पीस है। तो दिस इज़ जस्ट पीपल, ये इस्लामिक तो है ही नहीं, ये जस्ट ऐसे ही लोग हैं जो कि अपने फ़ायदे के लिए ये सब घटिया ज़लील हरकतें कर रहे हैं।
Life, what do you do spiritually to stay grounded?
I represent my family. I try to
I try to really just, understand every aspect about the Most High. For me, the Most High is Allah. And all praise is due to Allah, Lord of all worlds, the greatest, the beneficent, the merciful, the Most High. And I live my life by Islam. And at the end of the day, I think that's pretty much what grounds me in the way that I think most people should be grounded, and that's just enjoying who you are as a human life, as opposed to trying to add all of these other additives and preservatives to your perspective on life, where you think you this person much more than another person. Just being you, being in tune with your spirit, being in tune with your reality as far as life is concerned, and definitely being in tune with your family.
East side, west side, north side, south side, worldwide, all the time. And I just want to clarify some things that maybe you don't know. Though people take things and people can twist things and pretend that things are one thing, or take things to the extreme and make anything. People can take anything and make it mean what they want it to mean. But in all actuality, if you want to know the truth, Islam means love. Okay, and the Quran means wisdom. Right. And the Prophet of Islam is about mercy. That's what the things really mean. And just because people take things and they twist them for their own uses, man has been doing that since the beginning of the time. I'm Coolio with the flow. Peace out.
You then perhaps now should take over the leadership of the black Muslims.
No, I have no desire to take over the leadership of the black Muslims, and I have never had that desire. But I do have this desire. I have a desire to see the Afro-American in this country get the human rights that are his due. I believe that the Islam religion is the best religion for our people because it creates unity and it gives one dignity and racial confidence and all of these things that are necessary to make a complete human being.
And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Always remember that God is the greatest. It doesn't matter who you are, what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? God is the greatest. That's the answer. You know what I'm saying? And that's the answer for everything. God is the greatest.
You say you're always praying. Everywhere you go, you do a little prayer before you go into it. Do you feel that helps you to deal with the adversity of life at times?
It helps me 1,000,000,000%. I wake up, I pray, I go to bed, I pray. Even when I don't put my prayer hands up, I'm praying, I'm meditating, and I'm thanking God. I'm thanking Him for my blessings, to continue to give me more blessings, to protect us every day, to protect us while we travel, to protect us everything. It's just protect us and keep a shield, you know what I'm saying? And I love you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That's what it's about, you know what I mean? I have a relationship with God. He's the realest, and He's the master key. I'm always giving you the keys. He's the master key, you know what I mean?
Mayhem. It's a horrible thing. It is not what Islam is about. And we try to live lives of peace and harmony, within ourselves and with our neighbors. It's very horrific, but it's something that we all have to fight, all of us, Muslims, non-Muslims, we all have to fight that type of just irrational violence. It has no place in modern life.
And it's part of that being careful with our language and our respect towards our other religions. I know you were disappointed at seeing the attacks referred to as Islamic terrorism.
Yeah, I am, because people who resort to that type of violence really don't have an ideology other than do what I say, and that's what it comes down to. It has nothing to do really with any ideology. People who would resort to violence like that are, they're not well.
Because some people think that Islam is against girls' education, which is not true at all. Because in Islam, it is not only your right to get education, but it is rather your responsibility. You have to go, you have to learn, you have to get education. And it's for both boys and girls, for both men and women. So that needs to be clarified, that Islam gives a message of learning. The word Islam means peace, and for me Islam is a religion of peace, a religion of brotherhood, humanity, love, tolerance. So I think this is the real, we need to understand what real Islam means. As far as I know, Islam has always given the message of justice, and I strongly believe in Islam, and I'm proud to be a Muslim, but there are a few people who have shown this bad image of Islam, and they are misusing it for their personal benefits, and they are misguiding people and they are saying that what we are doing is right because we are doing it in the name of Islam, which is not true. So I think we need to also give this message of what real Islam says.
Can only judge us. So I can't say how good I am, and no true Muslim will brag or will even take a chance on saying he's good, or he's halfway good or not. It's up to Allah, God, to be the judge, see. So I'm not going to say one thing about how good I am, because I don't know. We never get good enough. I'm always striving to be right. And you asked me another question, why did I change? Because I was raised a Baptist, and after touring the world, I found out that there are 600 million Muslims on the planet, and all religions are good. I wrote something once, it says rivers, lakes, and streams, they all have different names, but they all contain water. So does religions have different names, and they all contain God and the truth, only expressed in different ways, forms, and times. What Jesus taught was good. What Moses taught was right. What Buddha taught was right. What Krishna taught was right. What Isaiah, Lot, Noah, God has always sent prophets to different people at different times with messages for those people, and people have decided to choose those prophets as their leader. Some follow Krishna, some follow Buddha, some follow Muhammad, some follow Jesus, some follow whoever. But Moses, all of them are right. Jesus made a statement, I come not to destroy no law of the prophet, but to fulfill. All of God's prophets are right. You got to believe in all of them. So I decided to take the Islamic path. The Christian path is a perfect religion if the people practice. And you have two coats, give me one. I'm hungry, you feed me. Love your enemy. Pray for those who use you. Forgive. Give charity. Don't hate. Christianity is a perfect religion. It's the people who don't live the religion. The religion is good, but the people do things in the name of the religion. A lot of Muslims do things they shouldn't do. A lot of Protestants, a lot of Buddhists, a lot of Hindus live like they shouldn't live. But the religion itself, the religion is right, but the people who follow religion ain't so right. So I choose to follow the Islamic path because I've never saw so much love. I never saw so many people hugging each other, kissing each other, praying 5 times a day, the women in the long garments, the way they would eat. You can go to any country and say, As-salamu alaykum, alaykum as-salam. You got a home, you got a brother. I chose the Islamic path because it connected me. As a Christian in America, I couldn't go to the white churches. As a Christian, that was for those people. It did them good. It didn't do me good. I saw Jesus Christ. I saw a white man with blonde and blue eyes. I look at the Lord's Supper in Christianity. I see all white people. You are an Asiatic girl. I see a man behind you is dark. All the pictures of angels are white. Why come we never go to heaven? Why come the Mexican don't go to heaven and fly around? Why the Puerto Rican, all the angels happen to be white angels? I look at Peter was white, Mary was white, Paul was white, God's son Jesus was white. Everything was white. Tarzan, the king of the jungles, he was white. And the angel food cake was made white, and the devil food cake was chocolate. And if I threaten you, I'm going to blackmail you. Black was always bad in the Western world. The black cat was the bad luck. If you get put out of a fraternity group, you get blackballed. Black was always bad. So the only thing that made me feel good, the only thing that made me feel free, that connected me with Saudi Arabia, the Islamic religion, connected me with Pakistan, Morocco, Syria. I sat down with Colonel Gaddafi, had dinner in his palace, stayed overnight because of a Muslim. As a Christian, I never could sit with Christian leaders. As a Muslim, I sat with Sadat, I sat with President Nasser, Marcos of the Philippines, Ayub Khan of Pakistan before he died. I've been sent with kings of Sheikh Zayed of Abu Dhabi. Kings and people of these nations have welcomed me as a brother, and I'm a citizen, and now in America I'm respected by all colors and throughout the world as a Muslim. See, the name Muhammad is the most common name in the world. There are more Muhammads on the planet. There are 4 billion people on earth, and every third person is a Muslim. So for me, I'm not condemning no other religion, but for me, being a world figure, taking the name Muhammad Ali, which is the name of my people for the birth of America, accepting the Islamic religion, it was better for me. Where another person, Shintoism, Buddhism, Christianity, Baptist, Catholic, Protestant, Jewish, that might fit another man. But you can choose any religion you want. If you believe it, you'll see God, because all of them are good. So I chose the Islamic religion. That's why I chose it.
Muhammad, do you have a bodyguard? Do you have...
No.
You don't?
I got one bodyguard. He has no eyes, though he sees. He has no ears, though he hears. He remembers everything with the aid of mind and memory. When he wishes to create a thing, he just orders it to be, and it comes into existence. But this order is not conveyed in words, which takes a tongue to formulate, or which sound carries ears. He hears the secrets of those under quiet thoughts. He stops those who's that? That's God. Oh, he's my bodyguard. He's your bodyguard.
Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan